This review contains subject matter that may be sensitive to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello and welcome to DJ's Movie Reviews. I write short movie reviews for people with short attention spans. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter at DJ's Movies, spelled DEEJAYSMOVIES, and occasionally I can be found on Twitch at the same handle. Hit the subscribe button, tap the bell icon to get notified when new episodes drop, give me a thumbs up on the video if you enjoy the content, and finally feel free to leave a comment and suggest a movie to review. Know that all the movies mentioned in this review have been linked in the description box for you to discover. Today's movie review is for the film The New Mutants. But before we begin, please be aware that this review contains spoilers. Let's talk about our director. Josh Boone is the director responsible for the movies Stuck in Love, The Fault in Our Stars, and the upcoming version of Stephen King's The Stand. This movie stars Maisie Williams from Game of Thrones, Anya Taylor-Joy from Glass, Charlie Heaton from Marrowbone, Alice Braga from Queen of the South, Blue Hunt from The Originals, Henry Zaga from Deadly Detention, and Adam Beach from Hostiles. Here's the plot. 5 young mutants, discovering their abilities while held in a secret facility against their will, fight to escape their past sins and save themselves. Here's what I think. The film begins in a small Native American reservation during a snowstorm in which a fire breaks out. A father leads his daughter out of their home and into the woods to escape the flames. When they get to the woods, the father leaves his daughter there to go back into town to rescue others, but his efforts fail. The girl awakens in a hospital, cuffed to the bed, and this is where the story begins. This is not what you would call a regular X-Men film. This one is a little bit more like Logan than the other brand. There aren't any costumes with the X logo, nothing cartoony, and no cameo from Hugh Jackman, aka the Wolverine. The teenagers that are in this hospital are mutants that have not yet learned the full extent of their powers, at least some of them. Once they figure out how to control their power, they've been promised freedom. But as we go through this story, it doesn't look like that's the case. With a science fiction action movie of this sort, we expect curveballs to be thrown. There's some horror aspects that are added in and provide a good amount of scariness, if that's a word. That's a word, right? Scariness? The story is mysterious, but includes social messages such as growing up confused about the world, sexual identity, and harder issues like sexual assault and rape. The depictions are implied as opposed to graphic interpretations like in the movies Last House on the Left and I Spit on Your Grave, but they're still there. All of the problems stated do add value to the plot and help the story along. But know that this may be a bit of a turnoff for some viewers. People with strong opinions may not agree with or condone some of the themes in this film. With all that known, I feel that this is a decent movie, although a little disappointing. But it does have its place in the X-Men universe. I'm going to give this one 3.5 of 5 stars. Thank you for joining me here today. All of the movies mentioned in this review have been linked in the description box for you to discover. Do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. And feel free to leave a comment and suggest a movie to review. Or, if you disagree with my verdict, please put it in the comments and we'll talk about it. This is DJ from DJ's Movie Reviews. Have a great day.